G'day everybody and welcome to episode number 1 of Captain of Industry. I've been excited about playing this, and a big massive thank you to Mac for donating this game to the channel. He purchased this as a gift on Steam for me, and I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you very much, mate. All right, so Captain of Industry, let's get straight into a new game. We're going to go into probably New Haven. The beach is probably okay. There's New Haven. There's the beach. I think we might just go with New Haven for our first playthrough on this, I think, which will be pretty good. We've got some good resources there. We're going to go on. We're just going to go on Sailor. We'll go on Sailor for this first episode, and or this first series on this. And game seed, I'm just going to randomly generate a game seed. There we go. If you guys want to play along on the map, then there is a game seed for you to do so. So you can type that one into your game seed. Let's launch and get started. All right, lovely. Let's get straight into this. Let's pause the game. That's the first thing that I want to do. Okay, so this is our this is our island. One of the things that I do want to do is have a look at the layers. Now we've got good water out here, which is really, really cool. This here is crude oil. We've got coal there, which is going to be really, really important. A good farming area out there with water as well. We've got iron there. That looks like limestone, I would say. That looks like limestone. That is sand down there. We've got copper over here as well. Beautiful. All right, so that's all very, very accessible. Beautiful. So the first thing that I am going to do, now I know where everything is. The first thing that I'm going to do on this, and I've had a bit of a play on this already, so so I kind of have an idea on what's going on. This is our town here. This we can actually gather resources from this place when we want to, if we want to, which is really, really cool. We can get from there. We can actually get iron, scrap, concrete slab, and electronics, which is going to help us out in the start. Coal is going to be a big thing. Coal is definitely going to be a big thing. Look at all the limestone over there. And copper, iron, obviously, and copper as well. There's also a good farming area up there too. So pretty good map. Gold right up the top of the map there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Look, there's a whole pile of coal through here as well. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to turn these. I'm just going to turn those layers off. The first thing that we are going to do is, the very first thing that I want to do is basically I want to place down a research center. So if we go into buildings, there's a research lab. I'm going to throw a research lab straight in there so that we can get straight on to research. The tech tree on this is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. All right, beautiful. This is our town here. It has a food market connected to it already. The first thing that I probably want to do, we've got up the top here, we've got our population. So we've got 90 people here of 140. Now you can, once you build a beacon, bring other people in. We've got 59 months of food supply, 78 workers available. Unity's kind of a thing that can get you out of trouble and stuff by sort of instantly building things or doing this and doing that. This here is our health, our town health. Now we've got to maintain, obviously, industrial buildings and stuff cause pollution and stuff, which can actually affect the health and stuff of our town. So we've got to be very, very, very careful of that. We've got we have our resources that we currently have are all sitting down the side here. Construction components are very important. Fuel is very important as well. Food is obviously important. So the first thing that I am going to do is we're going to build that research lab. The next thing that I am going to do is, and if I can remember exactly where that coal is, The coal is there. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to designate this area here to be deforested. So tree harvesting there. We will grab all of that and we'll set all that up for deforestation right there like that. That's perfect. That will be perfectly fine. All right, so that's going to create wood. We can also create coal. Once we get up and start mining coal, everything's going to be a little bit better anyway, and that's probably where we'll go pretty quickly. I've still got the game paused. The next thing that we need to do is we need to I want to set up some refinery stuff. We're going to need to set up a coal maker. So as you can see, this will produce 4 coal in 40 seconds from 20 wood, and it produces 16 pollution. So we do want to have this a fair way away from our town, our city. And I'm guessing our city will probably build out this way, I reckon. So we should be okay there. So we're going to put one of those in. Now these need to operate, they also need a smokestack as well. Now that produces 15. We've got a smokestack, or 16. We've got a smokestack here, which will, in 20 seconds, process 20 steam. So we're going to throw that in here. Now I'm going to connect that. I'm going to connect that here, and the reason why I'm going to connect that over there is because I want to be able to, if we go into a conveyor system, our pipe will only transport liquids and steam. So I'm going to throw that straight into there, and then we'll come off, and we'll be able to branch some other stuff into it as well if we need to. But for now, that is okay. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a blast furnace in. Now, a blast furnace will take 8 scrap, 3 coal, and in 20 seconds produce 8 molten metal and 6. Yep, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, I think. So we'll have an intake there. I might actually rotate that around to there. And I will also flip it as well. You can actually flip these buildings. So now I've flipped it. You can see that yep, that'll go in there very well. Probably right there, I think. You can see now that our steam outlet is there as opposed to being on the other side. Now, one of those produces 8 molten metal every 20 seconds. A metal caster will every 40 seconds will take 8 and produce 8 every 40 seconds. So we really need 2 of these metal casters on this. Now that other outlet on the left-hand side, that outlet there on the left-hand side of that smelter, of that refinery, actually produces is where the slag, because you actually produce slag as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw one of those there, and I'm going to throw another one in here. But I am going to flip this one so that the outlets are right next to each other. Okay, that's beautiful. Now what we need to do is we're going to need a molten metal conveyor. If we go to our conveyors, the molten channel. So I'm going to go from there across to there. Into there, like so. And I'm going to go from there into there, like so. Okay, so that is going to start processing. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to start recycling that as well, because that will give us iron scrap. It'll also give us concrete slab and electronics. So let's unpause and let this all happen. Everybody will get into work. We're going to prioritize the We might prioritize that building there to be built, because we're going to need that as soon as we can. We are going to need to assign a truck to that, so we're going to do that. We'll assign one truck to that, and that truck will hang out with this. This will load the truck will take it down, it will drop it here in the coal port there. Now, the one thing that I did find was to get these to work, they're automatically on auto for truck export and import. To get them to actually work, and we'll see if this happens, I've been having to click on all the time. Our research center is done. Let's start some new research. The first thing that I want to do is I want to research basic farming. I want to follow that up with vehicles and mining, so we'll add that to the queue. Then construction, add that to the queue. Trading dock. Actually, let's remove that from queue. Let's go trading dock as number 3, construction as number 4, power and maintenance as number 5, and then concrete production as number 6, basic diesel as number 7. So that's how I want to run that. So that will actually queue all of that up for us. Now everything's working here. I want to make sure that this truck is automatically delivering from there to there, and I also want to make sure that that these are automatically so the truck is automatically delivering straight to there, but it's the truck export. Truck will be allowed to pick up cargo here if possible. Truck's allowed to collect a product, but once the product is successfully dispatched on a conveyor belt, which is perfectly fine. But you'll notice that what's he producing? So is he producing some? There we go. He's produced some. He's got 20 in there. But there's no trucks transporting anything over to here. And there's no trucks doing that either. So what we need to do is we've got truck import on and truck export on as well. I'm going to put that in there. On here, we're going to go on and on as well, because I did find that I had a little bit of a problem with that. I don't know why. All right, so basic farming is working now. Everything else should start working very, very soon. The other thing that I want to do is we're going to have to get up here at some point in time. So I want to build myself a designated dumping area. Now, if we have a look at this and I go to the flat, this ground level is level 2. This ground level is level 10. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Now, what I want to do is I want to do a ramp. So we'll rotate that. And I want to drag that ramp up to there. And this is where all of our waste is going to go. Right through there like that. Okay, so that is a designated dumping area. So any waste that we create needs a transport output. I did not put an output on there, which is why that is not working. So what we need to do is we're going to need to put in a smokestack. Now, I'm going to put in a smokestack probably about... how much does that produce? It produces 6. Okay, so a smokestack will take 20. So we should be able to connect 2 of these to that. So let's rotate that. We'll throw it in there. Throw it in there, and then we'll throw a pipe from there into there as well, like that, and connect that. That should get constructed, and that'll get rid of. You can see that smokestack's going already. So that is definitely producing. Everything is going really, really well there. We've got an output there as well. This also outputs, well, it outputs an exhaust, but it also outputs the coal. and that's where it's going to get collected from. So we'll eventually put a conveyor belt in there, and you can see that all the coal is going over to here, and we're making enough of those. All right, beautiful. Our basic farming is nearly done. I think I'm going to go straight into probably, what have we got construction material wise? We've got a fair bit. Construction material wise. So what we may do is I may actually throw another blast furnace in here. We'll rotate that around. And what I want to do, we're probably on the correct side there. So if we run that basically in there, I think. Let's put it over here like so. Okay, that'll be all right. We'll get that constructed. The other thing that we'll do is we'll put in a pipe from there across to there, which will work really, really well. And we are going to need to build ourselves another 2 metal casting places. So if we rotate this, actually if we flip this like so, and then we put another one in here and we flip that like so, and then we run our conveyor system through there, which should be pretty cool, which we can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our conveyor, we're going to get our molten channel, we're going to run this one into here like that, and we are going to run this one into here like that. I'm hoping that truck will actually get out of the way before we do that. Actually, let's just cancel that. Oh no, let's just cancel this construction. I'm going to pause for a sec. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I need to actually cancel the construction on that. So just hope that truck gets out of the way. Let's unpause for a sec and hope that this truck gets out of the way, because that's going to be a pain in the butt, an absolute pain in the butt to get that. Come on, can you do something? Can you do something? Just disappear. Just disappear. Go over here. Let's assign. Let's see. Let's assign maybe another truck to that and hope that he goes. Nope. Just another truck going over there. Ah, come on. Just get out of the way. That is a pain in the ass. That is an absolute pain in the ass. And you can't just you can't click on them and tell them to go somewhere either. That would be really nice if you could do that. Because he's basically blocked in there unless we delete these. You know what? I might bulldoze those. I might actually bulldoze those. I think I might bulldoze that and bulldoze that. You get materials back when you do that anyway. And then I might, once that's done, I see he's out of the bloody way now. Might throw that in there like that. We'll flip you, throw you in there, and then we'll build another one there, and we'll flip you and throw you in like that. There we go. It took deleting them to there we go. We'll get that connected. We'll go out here and we'll get that connected, because we don't need anything in there other than that. So we may end up changing that at some point as well. What's that? Construction on that is paused for some reason. I also noticed that sometimes that it will pause. We've got farms up and running now. We've unlocked the farming research. So we'll get rid of all of that. And we're going to throw a farm in. Now, if we just have a look at our overlay, our farming area, we've got good farming area right there. So if we're to throw a farm in, we can throw it in maybe let's throw a farm right there for now. That should be good. So we'll do that. We'll get that farm up and running. That'll increase our food supply, which will be really, really cool. The next thing that we need to do, which I don't think we have anything else unlocked at the moment, which we don't. So we're going to need to wait for a sec. We do have a waste collection, which I am going to add here onto the town, onto the edge of the town, and that'll collect waste from the town. So at the moment, everything's good there. General and food, we've got potatoes and stuff. I'm looking forward to getting some other food coming through as well eventually. So I think that's okay there. So everything there is working quite well. We've got coal being produced in there, which is good. We've got metal and stuff being produced here. This is going to need some of that metal scrap, but it is running as well. So that's good. We're just waiting for vehicles and mining to unlock. That's the next stage that we want to do, because if we have a look at our research, vehicles and mining will unlock a vehicle depot, small excavator, pickup, tree harvester, and mine control tower. And that's where we want to move next, because what we want to do is we want to start building ourselves some getting some mines running. I'm probably initially going to get get this iron ore dug out. You can see he's moving out here. He's full of waste, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's got waste, and he's dumping it here. So we're basically recycling our waste to create a ramp to go up to that next level for when we need to get up there as well. We've got that copper area over there, so that's probably the next area where we're going to concentrate on cutting trees down. So that's all good. That is all good. I'm just going to speed everything up for a sec. Now, it is worth noting as well, while that's sped up, it is worth noting that the more research centers you have, the quicker your research gets done. So if you've got 3 or 4, it's going to be 3 or 4 times quicker than if you just had 1. So that's worth noting as well. That's being built, so that should speed up anyway. But I just thought I'd sort of point that out. Okay, now in the initial stages of this, you actually get quite a lot of rain, apparently, which is all good and well. But later on, water becomes a big issue, as well as power. So you need to sort of hopefully pre-plan for that type of stuff. We've got nothing happening here. Oh, thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning. Excellent. Okay, our research has been done for mining. That is good, and the reason why that is good is because we can now build ourselves a vehicle depot, which is really, really important as well. So let's throw a vehicle depot right there. I think once that vehicle depot is built, we'll be able to build ourselves an excavator. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to mine coal or whether I'm going to mine iron ore. I think I'm going to do iron ore first, because we still have quite a few trees. So we'll produce as much metal as we possibly can. And if we produce as much metal as we possibly can, to be able to start producing, which on our research, if we go and have a look at our research, I think construction is the next one after the trading dock. So once the construction is up and running, we can actually make our own construction materials, which is really, really important. Really important. So, but it looks like everything's going well there. I think that might be truck export can be on. I'm going to change that to on everything, because I was having problems with it. I've also been having problems with let's change that to on, truck import on, and let's change those to on as well. I have been having trouble with in my testing. I've been having trouble with it actually with the trucks that are picking up the iron ore actually transferring to here. So interestingly enough, so and you can see here this truck is saying pickup cannot deliver wood, no valid destination, which there is. There is a valid destination right here. So sort of having a few issues with that type of stuff. We may need to build ourselves a second one of these, which we might actually do now. Our trading dock's nearly ready, but we might actually do that now. Let's build another coal maker. Like that. Okay, and we will... no, actually, let's cancel that. Let's do that again like that, and let's flip it over so that our outputs have changed. Perfect. That'll be good there. And I don't think this, because these produce 16 every 40 seconds, and this gets rid of 20 every 20 seconds, that's 40. No, it might be all right. It might be all right. We should be able to... pipe that into there. Okay, we will go on and on. Beautiful. And that should be okay. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so construction is being done now. We need to build ourselves one excavator. That's going to take 30 vehicle parts, 15 iron, and 10 diesel. We've got 180 vehicle parts at the moment. Also going to build myself an extra truck as well. Alright, so that should be good. It'd be nice to build two of these, but I don't know whether... At the moment, I'm not going to. We have a lot of idle trucks anyway. So we've got 5 idle trucks. 6 available to assign. So what we'll do is in the next episode, we will get this mine up and running over here. We'll start mining our copper ore. This guy's got nothing to do at the moment. We'll start mining our iron ore, and we will hopefully work towards getting rid of all of this coal out of the ground. Our farm is going now, which is really, really good. You can see that it's drawing water from the ground and stuff. Its fertility, 15.8%. It's going to produce 70 potatoes in 3 months, which is really, really good. But again, thank you very much, Mac. This is episode number 1. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Yeah, we are there. We are starting. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.